I recently had to return my Rode Wireless Go-To mic, get a refund. I was able to use that to get this guy right here, the DJI Wireless Microphone. If the audio sounds weird, that's because I'm currently renovating this space and I've moved most things out. Let's roll intro. Like I said, I had to return my Rode system as I wasn't pleased with it. If you haven't seen that video, check it right here. Anyways, I was able to get the DJI mic, and if you're a one-band man or a small team, this video would definitely come in handy. Here are my thoughts on the DJI mic. First of all, the DJI mic has a better design. It comes with more straight out of the box, it's more intuitive, works better, and has far superior range, and it's cheaper. On it being cheaper, you will get to understand as you continue watching this video. I'm not an audio technician or an audio engineer, so this video is going to focus on the user experience. This is such a better system compared to my Rode system. Seeing what's in the box straight from unboxing immediately felt like that was a big upgrade over the Rode system, that I'm even thinking of getting a second pair of this. When you open the lid, it automatically turns the unit on. If you close the lid, it goes off again completely. Now, if you forget to close the lid, it does turn itself off automatically within a minute or so, and then there is a power switch on everything so you can turn it on when you need to. That way, you're able to continue recording. Its transmitters can be set such that when you take it out of the case, it immediately starts recording, or the reverse. I can also stop recording anytime because there's a record button on the side, as well as much like the Rode, but this whole process is faster than the Rode, where I had to manually turn on all units to initiate auto record if it were enabled. In situations where you'd want to prevent accidental presses or touches to prevent your recordings from being stopped, you can set such in the menu system. And the only way to stop it is to put it back in the case, so you're the only one that can stop the recording. You can also set a vibration, so there's a little bit of haptic feedback where you hit the record button, and when you push it again to stop recording, it lets you know it's stopped. That can be really useful. Next, when you open the case, you are immediately shown how much recording time is left on both transmitters and receiver, and also how much battery life is left on them. And then you can view it on this screen. This is definitely a plus. Now, where everything sits is in the charging case that looks and feels solid. I had to use a hard eye glasses case to feel safe when traveling with my Rode system. The case also has gold-like looking pins that easily charges the transmitters and receiver and can also be charged via USB-C. Each transmitter comes with magnets. These magnets are so strong that when I tried taking them off first, I wasn't sure they were magnets. They just stick on forever, which is a plus. You just have to make sure that you place them tightly when you return the transmitters back into the case, or the case may not close properly. If you have a 3.5mm cable plugged into the output to the receiver unit, with the other end going into your camera, and while recording you accidentally unplug it, it gives you a little error message that basically means you have to confirm that you're okay with it not being plugged into the camera. And if you're not, you just have to tap on that and it will go away. It's just a little nice confirmation that something has been unplugged. Another little notice is if you have a lapel mic plugged into the transmitter, you see it change from a little speaker symbol on the receiver to a little mic symbol, just letting you know that a mic is now plugged in. If you remove that, you see that it changes back to a speaker sign, so you know visually even if it's nowhere near you. So it's just a nice little visual notice. If I want to get the audio files out of the transmitter, all I have to do is just plug into the computer via USB-C, and I can just drag and drop them to wherever I want. Unlike with my former Rode unit, I had to install the Rode Central app, plug this in, export the file from there, and then I can do something with it. So it's just a bit more tedious process, which I hated. In fact, exporting long audio files felt like it took forever. This little thing right here, the transmitter, is fully touchscreen, so I can control all my settings directly on the receiver. My transmitter gain, the brightness of the unit, the recording stop lock, literally everything directly on this unit. If I want to use both of these transmitters at the same time, I can have a mix in stereo, or I can have a mono output where one is on the left and the other one is on the right channel. But I can also change which one is on which channel. I can also have on a lower dB backup channel, and I can change all of that directly using the touchscreen on the receiver. I can do exactly the same thing on the Rode system, but that will require me having to connect all 3 units to the computer via USB-C. Going on the app to effect these changes, this was just a slow and tedious process. On set, that would definitely be time wasting. Also, inside the charging case are 2 adapters for your phone. One is Lightning and the other one is USB-C. If I take that out, let's say one of the transmitters that I want to use with my phone, I can switch the cold shoe adapter with whichever USB-C or Lightning adapter. This will now go into the bottom of my phone, and now I can have better quality audio on my phone for content on the go. To get this same kind of setup with the Rode, I would have needed to spend extra money. If you like this video so far, please consider subscribing. There's no contract involved. The DJI mic allows you to record audio directly onto the transmitters as a backup, same as the Rode. Although with the Rode, you can do compressed audio for about 43 hours plus, while the DJI can do up to 15. The DJI transmitter will last 5.5 hours on its individual built-in battery, and the receiver will actually go about 5 hours. With the charging case in total, you get about 15 hours, which is super handy for long day shoots. On the topic of range, I'm not going to go about testing this, but other researchers say the DJI system is able to do 250 meters and is line of sight, meaning that the receiver and the transmitter have to be able to see each other with nothing blocking or getting in the way, which could cause interference. Now to the things I wish DJI could do would be to maybe create a bigger case for me to be able to fit in the 3.5mm and USB-C cables that came in the box, and maybe some extra space for lapel mics. Maybe I'm being too greedy. That would definitely increase the size of the case, but I kind of like it just the way it is so far. And lastly, I've experienced no form of static or burst sound when I connect my lapel mics to the transmitters while or after recording. That's satisfying, and if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button and the bell to turn on notifications so you know when next I post. See you in the next video. Peace.